Well, howdy, howdy, howdy. Finally, a senior citizen here. Greetings, boys, girls, and all of our non-binary friends, and welcome to this brand new day. And remember, no matter who you are valid. Thumbs up for that. Hokey smokes. I fell asleep in my chair here a bit ago, and I'll talk about that. First off, I wanted to mention something that YouTube both amused me and infuriated me last night. And I'll explain. Because YouTube's algorithms are supposed to know us. For the things we watch, the things we click on, for all the information it's supposed to gather for us, on the recommended pages and such, it's supposed to be giving us stuff that would make us click so that we'll stay engaged on the site and view more ads. But most of the time, if I'm not on my subscription page, if I'm looking at recommended or home or anything on that, I am just scrolling and refreshing because it's just stuff that I don't want to watch. I don't want to watch sports. I don't want to watch economic news. It's just giving me all these things that are just boring. So I'll just end up scrolling and scrolling, refresh a few times, and not have opened up a single video. Now, occasionally, there is something that will interest me, and a video caught my eye as I hit refresh. Now, most of the time, if I hit back, it'll go back to the page that it just had. Well, this time it didn't. It refreshed the page and didn't take me back so I could take a look at that one video. And that accidental refresh was amazing. It had all sorts of things that I wanted to see on it. How come on an accidental refresh that I didn't want, it gave me all these videos? Oh my God. And I'm control clicking and opening up tabs, and I was watching those after that. But how come when I want to find something, it wouldn't have showed me any of those videos? None. Because it hasn't. I do not understand how YouTube works. They rely entirely on algorithms, and I don't know about the accuracy of a lot of these algorithms. Because it has trouble giving me stuff, and I'm just a basic schlub. So, yesterday in the United States here was Turkey Day. Yay for Turkey Day. And while I don't really have any family that would invite me over to have Turkey Day, here we had some people come in. But they did it on their own. We didn't have them come in. They came in to help out the veterans, which is us, and we had a dinner. Now, there's not a whole lot that I can really eat because of my dentures and all of that, so I took what I could, and I ate that, and it was good. But yesterday, the weather was nasty. Just nasty. It didn't matter what kind of rain gear you were wearing. If you went out in that, you were having a bad night. And I've got a rain gear, but I didn't want to go out and have a bad night. So last night, I didn't go anywhere. I stayed in this cracker box, aside from the Turkey Day dinner, right here. I stayed in the cracker box. But this morning, when I checked the forecast, when I got up, sunny skies, occasional partial cloudiness, cold, but no rain. So I watched videos for about an hour, took a shower, and then had to get out. Went out, started just a walk, because I didn't want to wait in here all day and then get out when it was getting dark. I need the sunlight. I haven't had any in a while. So I started a walk, and at first I was going to I have these divided out. There's by route, there's a small walkies, medium walkies, long walkies, very long walkies. The very long walkies runs through a couple extra neighborhoods down by the boneyard, such like that. And so I took a very long walkies today. First time in quite some time. And so my legs were kind of sore. But almost at the end of it, because when I hit Walmart, that's 97% of the way the route is done. And then I hit Walmart to grab some stuff for the next day. And so I bought some yogurt, I bought tea, and I bought some cookies. Because I didn't want to get sugar, as in just plain gummies, and I didn't want to get a whole lot of baked good stuff. But it's a holiday, so I bought some cheap Walmart store brand shortbread with lemon frosting on them. And then afterward forced myself to eat real food as well, so that wouldn't be it for the day. So I had some chili, I had some yogurt, and then I sat down here to watch videos. Also, before I hit Walmart, just before you get there, about a block, no, not even that, about half a block away from Walmart, there's the local cannabis shop. So I stopped in and bought a 2-pack of half-gram pre-rolls infused with oil in a thoroughly, because this is Washington State and this is legal in Washington State to purchase and consume, and I am not advocating for anybody else to do anything at all with these things. Whether you live in a state where it is legal, or a state where it is not, or a country where it's legal, or a country where it's not, I speak only for myself. I advocate for nobody else. Come on, yogurt. Come on, YouTube. Do not take the video down and give me a community strike just for talking about this. But I consumed, in the proper fashion, those 2 pre-rolls on my way back here to eat the cookies and the chili and the yogurt, and then to turn on videos. I woke up in my chair because I had fallen asleep like this. And that makes your neck kind of sore, so I'm not feeling too great in my neck. So as long as I don't do that anymore, what I was just doing, I'll do okay. But everything's kind of sore. Yay for falling asleep in your chair. But still, it is 2:46 and I am alive. That's a good thing. And that's really it. Nothing's been happening. It is the good Lord. It is the beginning of the holidays here in the United States, and I unfortunately am heading into it with a whole bunch of bad stuff like the seasonal affective disorder. It was nice to go out there today and get sunlight, but that's not going to be able to fully overweigh all the stuff down here. It'll help, but it's not going to be able to do it on its own. And my late wife's favorite time of the year was Christmas that we're coming up on, right in the middle of the darkest part of the year, where I'll be trapped in the cracker box. Yay! Still, life is life. I will survive. I have survived. I will continue to survive as best I can, and that'll be good. Surviving is a good thing. I think more people should likely do that. Definitely a thumbs up. There was other stuff that I wanted to talk about that I cannot remember, but really, that's life, isn't it? So, if you could like, comment, share, and subscribe, that would be very cool. Greatly appreciated. I can English, I promise you. And in the video description, I have links to my Patreon, my PayPal. Somebody, and I just remembered, ADHD, did gift me $11 on my PayPal. Thank you if you are watching. It is appreciated. I try to thank people by name, and I will try to thank you by name tomorrow. But I have links to that and an Amazon wishlist link if you want to check any of those out. You do not have to. It is not a requirement, but thumbs up if you do. And speaking of Patreons, I would like to thank each and every one of my Patreon patrons. You are beautiful and awesome people. Thumbs up and thank you. You are helping this aging mammal out in a, well, increasingly bad time of life, because no one enters this stage of life and comes out of it alive. And I do appreciate your help to no end. Thumbs up and thank you. For everybody that leaves me a comment, you too are beautiful and awesome in your own way. I read every comment that YouTube shows me. I thumbs up, and sometimes when I remember to, heart the really good comments, but I thumbs up every comment when YouTube lets me. And I answer as many as my nerve compression will let me, which can take me up to 24 hours, but keep checking in. Thumbs up for that. I did want to mention, just on a really weird thing, there's a way, some people still have the muscle in the ear that will try to, what is the, I can occasionally English properly, but I'm having a senior moment on remembering what the word is. But when an animal's ears will go goink and then start turning toward that sound, there are a lot of people that can move their ears a little bit voluntarily, which I can do right there. And that's that animal muscle thing. When I hear loud noises, my ears will do the goink and try to zero in. Are you one of those? Check. Because we are, like all animals, in a transition. I was trying to say transition and transitory at the same time. We are a transitioning species, as all species are. 30% of the population right now, I talked about this a couple years ago, has a new artery structure that's happening in the wrist. But only 30% of the population. It's going to take a while to disseminate out, and then everyone will have that new structure in their wrists. And about 30% of the population, and this one isn't great, is developing a bone that's in the knee, behind the kneecap, in the joint. About 30% of the population has that bone in the joint. Eventually, everyone will have an extra bone in the joint of their knee. We are a transition species. Just like only 30% of people out there have this thing here with their ears. I can also move my scalp back and forth, which I don't know how many people have that one, but I know it's not everybody. Yay for genetics. Anyway, I'm going to take care of myself today. I'm going to play video games, No Man's Sky most likely. I'm going to try to play stuff like this. And I do play an internet game of calling out a secret word or a writing prompt and asking people to write it down in the comments for blatant engagement farming. And it is nice to be heard, which is why I like, another reason why I like to answer comments, because it is nice to let you know that you have been heard. But, excuse me, the people that last played were Jesse Koskinen, thumbs up and thank you, greatly appreciated. Leo Tom Music, where your latest comment had once again been grabbed by YouTube, so I had to say why and let it back out. Thumbs up to see you. Toilet Decimator, greatly appreciated and good to see you as always. Salvatore Cento 871, thumbs up, thank you, good to see you. Serge Muckle, greatly appreciated, thumbs up, good to see you, and thumbs up. I can be a human being, it just takes practice. I'm sorry. And Homecoming 89, thumbs up and thank you as well, greatly appreciated. And Hokey Smokes, why not? If you have watched this far, if you could type Valeria into the comments, that would be very, very cool. Now, is it required? No. I wouldn't force you even if I had the power. But if you could write that word right there, and probably up here or down there, that would be very cool. Thumbs up, thank you. If you don't, I, of course, will not think any worse of you. It's not a requirement to do these silly little things. I am having troubles making my tongue work properly. Must be because I'm on the tail end of that legally purchased and consumed product that I had on my way home. Yay. Hopefully you can get done today the things that you would like to get done, and if not, please do not beat yourself up because you deserve better. And then finally, I hope to get something recorded today, but with my brain, I don't know. It may be a normal video. It may be a GTA 4 video. It may be, if I succumb to despair, no video at all. But hopefully I'll get something. For my own peace of mind, if nothing else. So, until we meet again. Oh yes, and I said the other day that, if I vanished, I wouldn't really be missed. And such, and the bad weather, I've been having long dark nights of the soul, and I try not to burden other people with them. That was one of those times. Thank you everybody that said I would be in fact be missed. It is appreciated. So, until we meet again, you take care. Have a great day today. I will see you on the flip side, and that is indeed a very, very good thing. With again, no words of wisdom, but we know this by now. It's no surprise that I have no words of wisdom. At least I'm not surprising me.